Okay, the food, the art, the clothes. We put this show on the road. The Vatican getting exposed. You better stay on your toes. Repo, tilling the land, focus on the ego. Open my heart, let go of the ego. Ran out the grand, I'm stacking up these C notes. Facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Found out the hacks, put it in the rap. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. We in your city, pull up what we had.
Facts though, I talk factos. Ask J Babe, I go Astro. Floating focused on my cash flow. We plant star seeds to make the grass grow. I'm a real floater, I do what I wanna. Stacking the winter, sunbathing the summer. My chakras aligning, I shock them like Blanco. Only Pope we acknowledge a nigga is Paulo.
At these events, I'm a god to my people. Got out the streets, yeah, we dodging a Rico. Game of roulette, I'm a casino. The game wasn't fair, yeah, the odds wasn't equal. Squad got the Chico, my squad got the Chico. Came in a drought, yeah, they starving the people. Blaming and doubt, make it harder to eat, yo. Not a placebo, this not a placebo.
The food, the art, the clothes. We put this show on the road. The Vatican getting exposed. You better stay on your toes. Repo, tilling the land, focus on the ego. Open my heart, let go of the ego. Ran out the grand, I'm stacking up these C notes. Facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Found out the hacks, put it in the rap. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. We in your city, pull up what we had.
Started in Richmond, art of my district. Heart of the mystics, parted for biscuits. Father to isfits, martyr to misfits. God is my witness, God on my hate list. Moving the weight, we started with fitness. Moving with states, we art of the richest. Give me the blues, my heart is in Memphis. It's part of adventure, started my venture. The F is for food, the A is for art. The C is for clothes, I'm playing my part. T is for check, I'm playing it smart. S is for shelter, I stay in the park. Acres on acres, get lost in the dark. We playing a part, we playing it smart. Facts.
Okay, the food, the art, the clothes. We put this show on the road. The Vatican getting exposed. You better stay on your toes. Repo, tilling the focus on the ego. Open my heart, let go of the ego. Out the ground, I'm stacking up these C notes. Facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Found out the hacks, put it in the rap. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. We in your city, pull up what we had.
It's a movie.
Okay, the food, the art, the clothes. We put this show on the road. The Vatican getting exposed. You better stay on your toes. Repo, tilling the land, focus on the ego. Open my heart, let go of the ego. Ran out the grand, I'm stacking up these C notes. Facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Found out the hacks, put it in the rap. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. We in your city, pull up what we had.
Facts though, I talk factos. Ask J Babe, I go Astro. Floating focused on my cash flow. We plant star seeds to make the grass grow. I'm a real floater, I do what I wanna. Stacking the winter, sunbathing the summer. My chakras aligning, I shock them like Blanco. Only Pope we acknowledge a nigga is Paulo.
At these events, I'm a god to my people. Got out the streets, yeah, we dodging a Rico. Game of roulette, I'm a casino. The game wasn't fair, yeah, the odds wasn't equal. Squad got the Chico, my squad got the Chico. Came in a drought, yeah, they starving the people. Blaming and doubt, make it harder to eat, yo. Not a placebo, this not a placebo.
The food, the art, the clothes. We put this show on the road. The Vatican getting exposed. You better stay on your toes. Repo, tilling the land, focus on the ego. Open my heart, let go of the ego. Ran out the grand, I'm stacking up these C notes. Facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Found out the hacks, put it in the rap. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. We in your city, pull up what we had.
Started in Richmond, art of my district. Heart of the mystics, parted for biscuits. Father to isfits, martyr to misfits. God is my witness, God on my hate list. Moving the weight, we started with fitness. Moving with states, we art of the richest. Give me the blues, my heart is in Memphis. It's part of adventure, started my venture. The F is for food, the A is for art. The C is for clothes, I'm playing my part. G is for check, I'm playing it smart. S is for showtime, stay in the park. Acres on acres, get lost in the dark. We playing a part, we playing it smart. Facts, facts,
Okay,
yeah.
the food, the art, the clothes. We put this show on the road. The Vatican getting exposed. You better stay on your toes. Repo, tilling the land, focus on the ego. Open my heart, let go of the ego. Ran out the grand, I'm stacking up these C-notes. Facts, facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back.
Facts, facts,
Found out the hacks, put it in the nitty rap.
facts, facts,
Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back.
facts, facts,
We in your city, pull up where we at.
facts,
It's a
facts.
movie. It's a movie.
Peace to the family, peace to you and yours, peace to you and yours. Welcome to another episode of Melanin Mondays. Yes, this is your host, the Brother Red Pillar, reporting live and direct. Peace to the family, greetings. You said run it back. We'll end the show with the music tonight. We already ran it back twice, okay? So, shout out to everybody in the building. Love, peace, love, and light. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do the roll call. Let's see who's in the building. Let's do the roll call. Peace to the family. All right. Okay, we got Fayetteville in the building. Shout out to Fayetteville in the building. Peace to Fayetteville. Shout out to NC. All right. High frequency only. Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. I co-sign that. Portland, Oregon. Shout out to Portland. Shout out to Harlem. Shout out to Nashville. Moreno Valley. All right. Shout out to Moreno Valley. Philly in the building. Fresno in the building. Chino Hills in the building. Rome in the building. St. Croix in the building. Bed-Stuy, Do or Die, Stone Mountain, Farmville, Los Angeles. Okay, Tiga K, South Carolina, Charlotte. All right. How soon we forget? I thought last week we was calling out the nickname of your cities. We don't want the government. We want the nicknames. What do they call your hood? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want to know what they call your hood. Stone Mountain in the building. D-Town. Peace from New York. Charlottesville in the building. Houston. Cincinnati. There we go. Thieves Land. Tacoma, $2 million Cali, Diamond Bar, California. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that part. Screw, New Topeka, Tulsa. Alright. Bama in this bitch. Alright. Screwston, Texas. Picola. Alright. Killer Bay in this bitch. West Side. Cashville, Tennessee. New Smyrna Beach. New Jerusalem. You feel me? St. Louis, Walnut Park. House out in the hills next to motherfucking Chino. Sack of roaches. Murder Valley. Los Angeles. Fresno. Killer Cali. Alright. Fort Worth. Dodge City. Southeast. Gods from the Sky. Empire. C-Bus. That sounds a little more familiar, to be honest with you. I mean, maybe I'm the only one, but that's where y'all say it, that shit sounds like home to me. I feel more welcome to your hoods than I do to your states for some reason. It just might be the hood in me. I don't know. Rolling 60s, all right? Popular Hall, Delaware. Jamaica Queen 718. Shout out to all of the family that's here with us tonight on this very propitious day. Propitious. Another episode. Where we at? 219. Man, we are slowly coming upon episode 222. We're gonna have to do something very special for 222. That's a vibe right there. I might even take some requests so I can figure out what kind of show we're gonna give y'all. Maybe a live show. I don't know. Y'all don't really like the live shows and shit like that. 314 Missouri, 7 Mile Better Mile. But I don't know. We'll talk about it. We might not talk about it tonight, but we'll definitely get to it, and we're gonna figure it out. Because if I want to do anything, it's deliver a show that's gonna be unforgettable. You know, life is about experiences. I've said this before. Give me experiences over anything. You know what I'm talking about? Give me experiences. Give me good memories. Give me experiences over everything. I want the experience. I want the experience. You feel me? Because that's what my mind, like, I have a good memory. Let's be clear. But there be shit that I forget. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I go back into my timeline of my memory, it's stitched together in parts. You understand? Everything has sort of been compressed and whatnot. And what I zero in on is the experiences, both good and bad, because trauma, there's a motherfucking timestamp. Trauma will timestamp some shit henceforth, right? Henceforth, episode 222 would be the last Monday of the year. Oh man, so automatically, peace, Tasha. Automatically, what went off in my brain, my light bulb went off. That's gonna have to be 2022, the year in review. Anybody that been riding with us since like 2019 on this show right here, and my Sue Woo, nah, bro, ain't no fucking game. Ever since everybody been riding with, whoever's been riding with us since 2019, y'all know that I've been doing the year in review. I love to do the year in review. I promise you. Because the year in review is therapeutic for me because it allows me to take a little bit of, I get in the time machine and I go back in time. I start researching. And once again, shit, there's so much shit to be going on. Sometimes you overlook things and you forget it. And when you get in that time machine, when you get in that DeLorean, you would be surprised the shit that you'll buck up on. You'll be surprised how many buried stories or buried, just shit that you probably forgot about, and you tap back into it. And you also be surprised how much stuff is related, right? Cause and effect. There's things taking place right now in society that is an effect, a direct effect of a cause that happened earlier in this year. It's been said that the first quarter of every calendar year, right? The first quarter of every calendar year somewhat, determines the rest of the fiscal year, right? So whatever the trend is in your first quarter, and this is not an absolute right here. This is more like a theory and shit like that. It works for some and it might not work for others. But it's been said, the way that you start off your first quarter reflects very much in the other 3 quarters in each calendar year. So the first quarter is, of course, January, right? February, March. You be very mindful of how you moving in the beginning of the year. So, when I'm doing this year in review, I go back to the first quarter. I go back over old shows that I did. I go back through my notes. I go back through whatever lectures that I did or workshops and classes. I comb through that shit because I know that's where a lot of the nuggets are. So yes, if in a perfect world, I will be doing the whatchamacallit, the year in review. You know what I'm talking about? I'll be doing the motherfucking year in review. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna start putting that together. ASAPington. Okay? ASAPington. How many people can honestly say that 2022 was their best year? Right? How many people can honestly say that 2022, this year that we're in, was one of their best years? You know what I'm saying? They've had their they've made breakthroughs this year. This was the year treated them, I'm talking about, like a king or a king or a queen. You know, they found fortune in 2022. They found love, you know what I mean? Let me know, anybody that's out there, you feel me, listening to my voice right now, how has 2022 handled you? How has it treated you? How has it dealt with you, my niggas, my ninjas? You know? If I was a gang leader, somebody was asking me if I was a gang leader. Bro, if I was a gang leader, it would you would see more action, you know, from my gang. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna just leave it at that. You would see a lot more action from my gang. I wouldn't be a gang leader and be sitting around asking you niggas for things to do. You know, I was my gang to do it. And we would just be on the internet talking about the shit that happened because the gang was active. You know what I'm talking about? But not directly, of course. You know, we'll have to talk it in code. But nah, the only gang that I'm a leader of is my 3 children. That's my gang. You know, I'm talking about, that's gang. That's the only gang that I got. You know, and that's really the only gang that I want. Worst year in years for some reason. 2022 was the year of the Reaper. Only good thing was I finished my album. Okay, you got a house this year, Kurt. Congratulations, King. Salute. Adrienne, I lost my mother a month ago. She graduated from Earth School. Right. Salute. Condolences, Adrienne. Very, very hard year for some reason on Umis, you know, this year. Very hard on mothers this year. We you know, I know that Sister Myra said that the Great Mother, this was her year. But this has been, from my vantage point, from how I see it, I've seen that it's been very heavy on the mothers and whatnot. Black Light, if you in the building, we gotta talk when the show is over. I need to go over my audio equipment setup with you. You know what I mean? I don't have my mic. I got my mic right here. You feel me? I got everything, but I was having some technical difficulties, and that's why I got on a little bit late. I was supposed to be live at 10:30, and this shit had me going. If y'all know what we be going through, I don't know about we, but if you know the shit I go through damn near every Monday to get on this show, man, this some shit right here, bro. This show be kicking my ass just to start it. Like the hoops that I gotta jump through, this slow ass computer. I'm on a new computer. It's not really a new computer. It's my original computer that I had when I was in the Bronx back in 2020. I refurbished it It's mad slow, but I like it. It's a nice desktop. You know what I mean? I got a lot of my stuff on it, a lot of my memorabilia, but the shit moves at a snail's pace. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. I don't get on the internet because nobody gives a fuck. I'm not gonna get on here and start emoting about the things that I have to go through to make it to these shows. But please believe me, without no cappington, my wife would tell you, this shit right here, bro, these shows, I'm saying, especially through this retrograde. Now, I'm not a person who uses retrogrades as excuses, but I'll be damned if I'm one of them niggas that be like, the energy of a retrograde is non-existent. You feel me? And we're not even talking about Mercury retrograde. We're talking Mars retrograde. This retrograde has sat me down. I told you, I said it on the show. I said it on the show that I'm not moving around right now. I done canceled and postponed a whole bunch of shit. I was supposed to leave the country before the end of the year. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I am chilling like a villain. I'm not in no rush right now. This shit right here, this retrograde, this shit is sitting people down. It's turning off, it's turning people's water off and shit like that. You know. Okay, you was enlightened, but you was stuck in a loop. I know how that feels. I remember being in one. You made the most money that you've ever made. You worked as hard. This year, I would say, for the hard workers, for the ones who have been going super hard in the paint, and mostly those who have been working with a lot of discipline. You know, when I say discipline, I mean you waking up early, you have a routine, and you stick to it. Some people may be practicing celibacy, that's their discipline. Somebody may be no fapping, that's their discipline. Somebody may be in the gym and whatnot, working on their glutes or they triceps and whatnot. That's a discipline. Some of y'all may be waking up at 5 a.m., going to sleep early, no beer, no liquor, you know what I mean? No GMO weed and shit like that. No more fentanyl, you know what I mean? All of these are considered to be sacrifices. And for the people that I've seen winning this year, what is known as effortlessly, meaning that they was winning with their eyes closed. You feel me? They were not going through the bumps and the bruises that a majority of us were going through, right? They happen to be coasting on that type of frequency. That the niggas that sat around and played Madden and played with their balls all day and didn't really contribute much and was not sweating and whatnot, didn't fucking break a sweat, they wasn't winning this year. All of you PPP loan niggas, y'all wasn't lit this year. I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry, and I don't mean to judge, but y'all ain't been lit like that. You know what I'm talking about? It's been the niggas that's been on a discipline and whatnot. The crypto bros, yeah, you had your fucking shine and whatnot. This was not your year. The crypto bros, you see how they knocking off all of the crypto billionaires, right? The crypto bros, this wasn't your year. Y'all was doing a little bit of too much showboating, flossarelli, you know what I mean? You was on your Flossington last year. You wasn't investing wisely. When I did the show and told you niggas to switch to precious metals, you wasn't listening, right? I promise you, once again, I got witnesses. I dumped my shit at the right moment before the crash, right? I dumped my shit. I did. I dumped my shit. I dumped my crypto. I told y'all what I was about to do. Let me see if I still got the flyer. Because sometimes you just produce receipts because, you know, there's people who come along and they don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. But for context purposes, I did a show with a good brother. My good brother Steven, you know what I mean? Out of Brazil. How's this sound? I'm talking some background music. Let's see if I get my Google mode. So, the good brother from Brazil, right, in Cairo, me and this brother did a workshop. And crypto was relatively doing good. Crypto was doing good. Commodities is popping. Talk black to me, John. Yeah, hit me on my inbox. All right. And I had the audacity to say, yo, let's do a precious metals workshop. And niggas was looking at Red Pill like, well, he's always trying to do something. Stay in your lane. That's what I heard somebody say. Stay in your lane. You know what I mean? Stick to the decoding and shit like that. You know what I mean? They wanted to stick me in the chitlin circuit dealing with a fucking decode. But I was like, no. I'm moving with this crypto. I'm moving away from the crypto. And I'm not just gonna move away from it. Not to tell y'all that I wasn't with the crypto, but I said let's diversify our portfolio. Because we can't put all our eggs in one basket. You would fare better with a little bit of, you know, a little bit of precious metals. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of precious metal, you know, light shit. You know what I'm talking about? Some silver, some gold, some rhodium, right? You know, get yourself some little silvers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I was telling y'all that. And then I brought the brother Steven on, and then he was letting you know how to get into the stock market with it, right? He was letting you know how to basically take the precious metals and get more money off of it, right? How to incorporate it into your clothing and whatnot. He had gold buttons and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we was talking about. And I was like, yo, dump your crypto, right? Get rid of the crypto, right? And your assets, put into this appreciate, right? And that class, right? That class was one of my best sellers. That workshop, I think it was 150 people in that workshop. They showed up for that. Right? They was in the building for the workshop, right? And sure enough, a month later, right? I believe that was in May. No, that was in March. That was in March. I remember that. It was in March. And then about a month later, crypto started crashing. And the vacation for the crypto bros were over. That honeymoon, my niggas, came to an end. It came crashing down violently, and it hasn't changed ever since. You know what I'm saying? Crypto bros has had the roughest. They had the worst week ever. Some people listened, some people didn't. You know, one person had to listen. It wasn't one of those things. I'm not a doom and gloom type of person. I don't come around and say, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. And I'm damn sure not a person who's acting some prophecy. That's really not what I do. I got something called pillar prophecies now. And when the shit starts coming true, we got to highlight it. But I'm in no way positioning myself as a guru or a prophet in this community. I'm a researcher, I'm a scholar, I'm a teacher, right? And I be having my ear to the ground. And as a Scorpio, I have an innate sense of intuition that when I listen to my inner voice, I usually win, right? And my inner voice be telling me a lot of shit. And I don't listen all of the time to my inner voice, right? Keep in mind, I've had snakes around me and all kind of shit. And I told my inner voice, that nigga's not a serpent. I don't believe you, voice. And I went against my voice multiple times. And I've paid the motherfucking price, right? So this year, right, is about learning a lot of life's lessons. And those lessons came to us in the form of L's sometimes, right? But as we all know in the hood, you could smoke an L. You know what I'm talking about? And you could turn an L into a lesson. Really, in reality, there is no L's. It's really just lessons. You could walk away from an ass whooping. You know what I'm talking about? You got knocked the fuck out. You could catch a Craig on Friday. You know what I mean? You could be looking like Red on Friday with that black eye, my nigga. If you learned from it though, if there was a lesson to be learned and it made you a better person, then that was a lesson and not an L. You know, a lot of people dealt with loss this year. A lot of people dealt with transformation. This, keep in mind that we are in what is termed the Great Reset. And the Great Reset is applying to many of us on molecular levels, right? Not on a social level, not on a cultural level, not on an economic level, all the way down to our being and whatnot. People are beginning to change right before me, both physically, emotionally, mentally. There's a transformation that is coming from within, and it's also reflecting on the withouts, right? There are people who are no longer attracted to things that they were attracted to. They're beginning to repel things, meaning the opposite of magnetizing things. Prior to that, they were drawing things into them. Now they're repelling things like, yo, I can't even fuck with the club like that. I'm repelled, right? I can't stick around these hood niggas right now. I'm repelled and whatnot. I can't give time to these thoughts and whatnot. I'm repelled and whatnot. I can't do the sugar daddy thing these weeks. I'm kind of repelled by old smelly white men who, you know, just want to sniff on me and whatnot. You know, there's a great repelling taking place. And people are repositioning themselves because they're changing from within. They're changing from within. I know some people who are completely dropping certain type of music, certain frequencies of music. They're like, yo, I can't even listen to that shit no more. I can't even eat that food anymore. I can't even, you know, that woman who I thought was so beautiful. I know that woman that I thought that was so, you know, special and whatnot. I don't even look at her the same. Niggas' thirst traps is not even trapping. It's giving no trapping to it. You know? You like the background music? Is it relaxing? Coming out the Maybach? Is it laid back? I've been compelled to, you know, do a little bit of change in myself, you know what I mean? And it was some painful changing, painfully, you know? Painfully. But who said that change is not painful? Who said that growth would not be painful? When you go to the gym and your intention is to grow, whether you're gaining muscle or you're losing weight and whatnot, it happens to be a little bit of painful. You dig? It happens to be painful. It's not something that's just a feel-good type of thing. You're gonna go through some type of strain. You're gonna go through some type of pain. You're gonna lift a heavy weight and whatnot. You're gonna go through some type of struggle. So I always say it gets greater later. You know what I mean? The only time that you lose is when you give up and you miss 100% of the shots that you do not take, right? So I would say that in this environment, or rather this climate that we're in right now, it would fare better for those of us who are going through what we're going through to persevere, to look at the bright side of things, to not blame ourselves, and to look for the motherfucking lesson in the L and whatnot, and to keep pushing, you know, and to keep pushing, you know, because we got to do some heavy lifting to get to this next level that we intend to make it to. You're just not going to wake up and be on that level. You got to do that shadow work. You got to shed some of the things that don't serve you anymore. You got to cut some motherfuckers off that are like, you know, that your inner voice and your intuition is warning you about. It's coming to you in your dreams and shit like that. People who, you know, who you probably don't even haven't heard from in a long time. They're dropping in and they're whispering certain things in your ears and shit. They're giving you some type of insight because they can see what you can't see. You know? But these are those days. These are those days, you know? If you look around and look at the environment, you know, I mean, we can have our, yeah, we're going to get off the music right now. We can have our, oh, they said that I can add music. So next week we'll have some beats. You dig? Next week we'll have some, not even on Thursday, we'll have some instrumentals and shit like that. You know what I mean? So when I do my year in review, of course, I'm going to do it in quarters, right? Because by doing it in quarters, we'll be able to see how this bitch is broken up in seasons, right? So people are for seasons and people are for reasons. Sometimes we have to determine if a person is in our life for reasons or seasons. What's the reason? And then sometimes a person will be in your life for a whole season and whatnot. It might not be the theoretical season of summer or spring, winter or fall. That season of that person may be 3 months in between two seasons, or that person's season may be 6 months, but it's a season in your life. Okay, they either bring season into you or they bring some type of reasoning to you. And I'm going to break it down into the seasons, and I'm going to break it down into the 4 quarters and whatnot. And we know that the 4th quarter has been dominated by many different actors and whatnot, because once again, this is a game, this is a stage, this is a movie. Okay, when you see it like that, you're the observer, you're watching the movie play out. Okay, the same way that there's not just one you, there's a multiple yous. Close your eyes and talk to yourself, right? Who the fuck were you talking to? Right? Close your eyes, center yourself, and say hi. Or close your eyes and then open your eyes while your eyes are closed and look inside of you, right? Who opened their eyes? Your physical body's eyes are closed. So who just opened their eyes, right? So the movie that explains the situation that we're in right now is the one with Eddie Murphy. I believe it's called Hello or Mr. Dave or something. And I also use the first Avatar movie as a perfect prime example about this experience that we're having on this plane of existence right now, where your higher self, okay, there's a higher version of you, your higher self, right? Whether it's in a body form or it's an intelligence, okay? It is in a higher plane. I saw a live that Blue Pill recently did last week or last strong, and he was breaking down how scientists came out with a research paper about the quote unquote available light spectrum that human beings are experiencing life through. And I promise you, we're only at like 2%. Which means it's a whole lot of shit. Meet Dave, yes, Meet Dave is the movie. It's a whole lot of shit going on around us that we have no idea whatsoever of. You think you know, but you don't know. You know, if you saw everything that was going on, you'd probably lose your fucking noodles. You would lose your mind. If you saw the entities around you, even if you saw all of the lasers and the lights and the gamma rays coming off of the electronics and shit like that, you could probably dumb out. Don't be on those shrooms. I'm not blue pill, I'm red pill. The movie Avatar, Jake Sully is in a ship outside of the atmosphere of Pandora. On the planet or the plane Pandora is the Navi, who theoretically is an intelligent life force or is a vehicle, right? That's able to walk on that planet's surface and interact with the nature of that planet, right? And is able to quote unquote coexist on that planet because of its genetic makeup. That is what your human body is. It's the Maybach that you're sitting inside of. You understand? It's German engineered and whatnot. It is an intelligent. It's a conveyance. It's a temple. It's a church, right? It's a vehicle. It's a spaceship, right? And it gets you from point A to point B. And it houses your spirit, your breath, right? You are a sentient, you're a light being. The same being that leaves your body when you take your last breath and you lose 7 ounces, right? That part, the light that they've observed using special cameras, leaving the body or the husk when life expires and whatnot. This is a vehicle. And if you bang it up too much, that shit will, the same way that your car break down, this shit'll break down. So as you navigate through this plane of existence and this dualistic, this planet that observes the laws of duality, right? Because there's other planets that are trinary and they don't necessarily obey the laws of duality. But on this plane of existence, it does. So you're having experiences based off of the laws of the universe and whatnot, and based off of everything that's going on between the male and the female, you know, which is to me, it's the foundation of this whole plane of existence we're on, and all of the experiences. Because I've said it before, man in his primal nature is food, sex, and survival, right? You have to sustain yourself. You're going to have to eat food of some sorts, right? I don't know about too many stories of breatharians in our primal stage, right? And meaning primal stage, meaning that if you took the clothes away, if you took the cars away, if you took education away, if you took everything and stripped it down, and it's just us on this animal planet, our primal nature will begin to take over. We're not going to be sitting around talking about, fixing the economy and, certain type of formulas and equations and whatnot. I'm talking about man in his primal sense is to be fruitful and multiply, because you're going to want to do what? You gotta grow your tribe. You gotta grow your numbers, right? See what I said about this this shit these days, today, bro. This retrograders. It's different. Different. Promise you. Okay, the show can begin. Shalom is here. The Black Zionist is pulled up. We were just warming it up for you, King. You know what I'm talking about? And as you navigate through this planet, you pick up experiences, and really that's what this shit is about until you experience it, until your fucking day comes and they turn your lights off. You know what I mean? And then you upload every night that you go to sleep. When you close, you upload your files into the cloud. You upload your experiences into the cloud. That's why they say your hands and your eyes will tell on you. You can't hide anything. Your hands and your eyes gonna tell on you. Nigga, if these bees could talk, whew, if these bracelets could talk, my nigga, because they've seen a lot. They've seen a whole lot of life. You know, your hands and your mouth will tell on you. So don't do nothing that you don't want to get because when it comes down to it, it's like a Memorex tape. It's all being recorded. It's all being recorded. You know, we can't hide. I'm telling this to myself. We can't hide from anything. It's all being recorded. It's all being. It's all in the Akashic records. It's all on a blockchain. It's all open ledger in one of the multiverses. Now, something very interesting happened this strong end that I want to talk about. You know, first and foremost, shout out to everybody who's been a student of mine for KTL, the holistic entrepreneurship. That's one. The Facts Initiative or the Facts 24, that's two. And the evolution will be digitized. That's three, right? Each one of these presentations, right? And the most important one, I believe, was the holistic entrepreneurship and Stream Chasers. But I don't know, I didn't get that deep in Stream Chasers about AI, right? But in Facts that I just did, the food, the art, right? I dedicated a lot of time when I was breaking down the art to tell the students and whatnot, the KT aliens, about something beautiful that is coming, right? Something magnanimous that is on the horizon. Matter of fact, my niggas, is here. And that was a disruption that I was telling them about called AI art. And I was speaking about it from experience because I benefited immensely off of discovering the app called Midjourney. Now, when I say I benefited immensely, let me explain myself quickly about what I'm talking about, right? So we can understand how technology works for you if you just allow it to, and you work against yourself when you don't see yourself as greater than that technology, right? Because the human mind is our greatest asset. So if you cannot incorporate your mind to look past the shit that they put in front of you, and you motherfuckers are so weak-minded that you always put something above you. You would never be able to look down on some shit and be like, yeah, AI or automation or whatever, I run that shit, nigga. It's nothing greater than me. The fuck out of here. Like, that's my son. Anyway. So I'm like, yo, y'all see me on this show multiple times. And I'm gonna try to be easy on the graphic artists. I'm not gonna really shit on y'all. But you know, I got a pet peeve when it comes to this community and the level of, you know, response that y'all be given, you know. So, make a long story short, I've been on this show for years, calling out Black artists, asking you niggas to make yourselves known, asking the Black artists, please pull up, please be on my email, please holler at your brother. I can help make you some money. You understand? Because it's not just me. I have a whole fucking network, niggas. We could be, we could level up together. I say, look, I come up, I pull up with drip. I don't brag and boast. I'm not, shout out to the God, Richie Moon in the building. I come with the jewelry. I'm like, yo, I show y'all. I'm like, yo, I'm repping artists. This is all art. This is all art on my body, niggas. And I don't make it about myself because this is the God Jefferson's line. I didn't make this jewelry. This is from a Jade. This is from Baba Heru. This is from Uncle fucking Hanky, nigga. I'm a walking billboard. You understand? I'm living proof of greatness that this community produces. This community has been a part of my greatness. I didn't do it by myself. I could have if I wanted to, but I'm just that type of nigga that I bring everybody in the fucking party with me. You know what I'm talking about? I could walk right through VIP, right in the club, nigga. I'm the type of nigga to be like, nah, all 20 of them is with me. That's how I move. If I really feel like it, but that's how I move. You know what I'm talking about? And I don't have to talk about it. I do it. I'm about that life. I do's that. So I've reached out to mad artists. How many artists have replied to me? It'd be nice that I'm talking to 10,000 people. You know what I mean? It'd be nice that I'm talking to 1,000 people. It'd be nice that I'm talking to 5,000 people. It'd be nice that I'm talking to 500 people. If 5 people hit me back, that's saying that's a lot. That if 5 niggas email me back, I'd be like, damn, y'all lit. It'd be the same thing with the support. Yo, support black media. I don't follow the same business model as these niggas with their YouTube checks. You know what I'm talking about? I don't even envy a YouTube check. You know what I mean? Because I know the business model with the people is way bigger than that. I don't have super chat. I don't do none of that. The fact that I give you niggas this raw information, these motherfuckers will not let me eat on their platforms. You think anybody cares about that? They don't. They don't give a fuck. They take everything for free and give nothing back. So when it comes to the artwork, I'm like, yo, pull up, fam. Niggas don't pull up. So I go and I find Midjourney. And I'm like, oh shit, I don't need these niggas right now. I have a machine to work for me. Guess what the machines don't do? The machines don't get tired. The machines don't get motherfucking attitudes. The machines don't got mama issues and daddy issues. The machines ain't lazy. The machines ain't on crack. The machines ain't weed heads. The machines ain't popping pills. The machines ain't confused about their fucking sexuality. The machines ain't intimidated. The machines don't have ego issues. The machines don't have inferiority complexes. Nigga, the machines work. The most thing you gotta do is press the power. The machines don't call in sick. The machines don't got COVID. The machines ain't asking for all kind of benefits. They just work. They show up and they do the work. Yeah, somebody said the machines is on purpose. My nigga, my iron is the machine. When I need to iron my clothes, I plug it in and it works. The vehicle that I move around with, push button start, that's the machine that works for me. My smoothie maker in the morning when I want to turn some motherfucking fruits and vegetables into some nourishment, that's my machine that works for me. My smartphone, when I want to Google you niggas, that's what works for me. This whole setup that I got right here with the cameras and the lights and everything, them is the machines, nigga, transformers. Nigga, they working for me. I don't have a problem with them. So if I don't got a problem with those machines, what the fuck make you think I'm going to have a problem with any other machines that these cocksuckers roll out as a fucking consumer product? Is a consumer product going to eat your bird ass? Like, are you serious? They rolling out consumer products and you niggas is acting like you scared of that. Look, let me tell you something real quick. I need you niggas to miss me with all of those conversations about y'all be projecting your lack, bro. I'm not the one for that because what I do know is that you could talk that shit if your human activity was surpassing the machine. Niggas not working with machines in terms of their work. They're not workers, bro. They're not here to help. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas want to help themselves. So I'm gonna let you niggas do that, and I'm gonna go fuck with the AI. I call that shit almighty intelligence. It's not even artificial, nigga. The machines are smarter than some of these niggas. I call it almighty intelligence. Until you niggas get your minds right and whatnot, start thinking smarter than the machines, Until then, the machines is more almighty, nigga. Almighty intelligence. And they work with me. They don't work for me. I'm working with these. That's my son. I program that shit. It's my son. It's not greater than me. You know what I'm talking about? It's not greater than me. I don't watch movies after 3 a.m. I'm not easily gassed, my niggas. And I don't go to sleep having nightmares either, nigga. I'm not scared of the fucking dark. The machines work for me. And I got nerds on my team. Blurs to be exact, nigga. And they make sure the machines work for me. Stop playing. You niggas sound super crazy. So, of course, a new AI done came out. And all these niggas want to do is send me inboxes and talk about, oh, the Lenza is taking creatives' artwork. Well, it's doing better than you niggas then. How about that? If that's the case, it's more efficient. You know what I'm talking about? I've been sitting around waiting for some artwork for 3 years now. It's more efficient. It's doing this shit better than you niggas is doing it. Okay? And it understands the motherfucking assignment. And then people is like, oh, if you upload the photos, they'll have them forever. Like your 3,000 photos on IG isn't owned by Mark Zuckerberg. Like I can't Google you niggas on the Google, and you niggas is owned, or whatever pops up on Google, they own that. Okay? So people is like, once again, talking from a place of lack, talking from a place of poverty, talking from a place of them not having, oh, what the AI is doing to them and what they not. Nigga, what are you doing for yourself? What the fuck is you talking about? I took my AI shit and I posted it on my Instagram. I made about $500 that day. Do you know how? Niggas was like, yo, are you selling that shit? I was like, yes. They was like, are you selling those pictures? Because the AI pictures that my shit look like is lit, nigga. And there's nobody on the planet who could create the same pictures as me. Each man, the AI is sentient. That shit is alive. It knows God when it sees him or her. Okay? It's working on your fucking asymmetry on your face, nigga. What are you talking about? And for some people's pictures, it's not given. It is what it is. Y'all got to do more shadow work. You know what I mean? The same way if we were to take aura pictures, some of your auras is not given. Men lie, women lie, AI don't. Niggas is hitting me up. Oh, I want a picture. I'm like, shit, $44. Let's go. You know what I'm talking about? And my shit was ringing all strong in. How about that? Look, I'm still signing pictures, nigga. I'm still signing pictures. What are you talking about, nigga? I'm out here autographing my artwork. I'm sending shit out like fan art. This is my merch. What are you saying? This shit done turned into merch. And you got the nerve to email, you got the nerve to DM me on Instagram and act like the AI is not fucking working with me? Like this shit is no, I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that. We in the future. Either you gonna be stuck in the past or you going along for the ride, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? It's called a disruptor for a reason. It's called a disruptor for a reason. It's disrupting you niggas. It's disrupting an industry that people were sitting around and they wasn't really, I don't know what they was doing in that industry. It's a disruptor. Shit happens. You know what I'm talking about? It's niggas that was mad on radio, the TV came along. And it's niggas on TV that was mad that the internet came along. You know what I'm talking about? It's called, you gotta keep up with the motherfucking times. And to be honest with you, if you an artist and you want to eat, all you gotta do is really get, cause I'm an artist, nigga. You think I feel threatened by this shit? You think I feel threatened by this shit? I'm an artist, meaning that I have a fucking brain, my niggas. I have a mind. I have a mind. I know how to conform. You know what I'm talking about? I could look at something. I'm a visionary. I could look at something and automatically see years into the future. Like, that's just how my shit is set up. I can't speak for nobody else. I could look at some shit and be like, I know what to do with that. And the game is to be sold. I'm not sitting on the fucking YouTube giving out the game no more. Shout out to Turtle Gang, man. Are these niggas serious, bro? You know what I'm talking about? Are these niggas, I mean, what's going on? Y'all a bunch of Impossible Burgers. Niggas is on that Impossible Chitlin or something. I don't know what they eating, but y'all not using your brains right. Everything is against you. Everything, you're a victim. Everything is your fucking master. Everything is stepping on you. You not no big stepper? I promise you 400 up to 500 off my image. This was generated by the AI. They work for me, nigga. We work together. Okay? I'm the artwork. The image wouldn't look like that if I didn't look like this. How about that? Because like I said, I saw some of you niggas, I seen how they giving it up, and it's given. The lenser, that shit has, it, you know what I mean? It's prejudiced, it's biased. It got some niggas shining and some not. So I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, this is one of a kind. And I know that it's my aura, it's my energy, it's my asymmetric features, nigga, that's making this shit do what it gotta do. So I own it. So when people is like, oh, the fine print says that they could do, let them do whatever they want to do. This is the internet. Niggas already own my pictures. I done uploaded 100,000 pictures on the fucking internet. Who cares at this point? But the shit that I printed, I'm not. I ain't on. I didn't even. I put a few pictures on IG, and I'm keeping the rest of them in my archives. That's going on merch. That's my mixtape cover. I'm putting some pictures on my motherfucking wall of me. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna send some shit. All of the women that I've been with on this call tonight. All of the ladies that I slept with, I'm sending y'all a picture, man. Fuck that. Y'all get a bonus. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just playing. I wish I had my sound effects. Nah, but I'm dead ass serious. I'm putting my artwork up. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Miss me with your scary shit. It ain't working over here. It's not working over here. You understand? I ain't falling for it. Yeah, you said them pics are fire. Yeah, they real fire. You know what I'm talking about? They fire. Let me go ahead and show y'all. You know what I mean? We turning up. There we go. So the AI is given. Nigga, this going in a frame. I don't know what you niggas is talking about. I'm putting this on t-shirts. Okay? This album covers, nigga. What are you saying? I should have been in motherfucking Art Basel on these niggas selling this shit for a premium. Come on now. The fuck? The AI is giving. Ancestors is giving a cosmic drip. And like I said, the AI know who's who. And niggas is mad about that. You know what I'm talking about? The AI knows who's who. Get your drip up. You know what I mean? Get your aura right. You feel me? The AI is giving. So when I go to do a show and I get off of the stage, nigga, this is my merch. What the fuck? I'm supposed to let this shit just fly and carry on with life? Nah, fuck that. It's my image. The AI, good looking. You know what I mean? Good looking. So it's like, once again, you got to tell people what to do with shit that's right in front of them. You know what I mean? Like I said, the game is to be sold. And you gotta tell grown people what to do, because if not, they'll give you the victimhood shit. They'll have you in lack. They'll have you they'll have you staring a gift horse in the mouth, because of how it's about perception, right? Like I said, I'm an artist. I could look at that art and I already know how to enhance it. I know what to do with it. I know how to step it up, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I already know. So it just goes to show. And then, like I said, I told when we did the facts in it, I'm like, the art is key. And I've been calling for artists. I haven't heard from you niggas. Where you niggas at? It's more niggas on Fiverr that done help me out than this so-called community where people claim that they do shit. Like, who's doing stuff outside? You know what I mean? And it's no offense. I just be wanting to know. Like, am I talking to myself sometimes? Because it's so much shit that could be getting done. It's so much shit that could be getting done. But it's like, when we gonna do it? Turtle Gang, I need to get you on the show. You know what I'm saying? We gotta chop it up, because, you know, I see what's going on with the jacking of the narrative. People running with the sauce. AI versus the community. I don't know what you're talking about. It ain't no versus nothing. This ain't versus with the Locks versus Dipset. This ain't a versus. This is a plus. This is a plus. You know? It's an add-on. We gotta learn how to add shit on instead of subtracting. And speaking of subtracting, I'm gonna jump into a topic real quick, you know, and then we'll get back to the artwork before the shit is over. You know, I might have a few pieces to let go, but I saw an article that said that Nike and Kyrie Irving officially parted terms. Right? Today was maybe their last day. Nike and Kyrie Irving. Now, for anybody that don't know, Kyrie Irving had the illest collection with Nike. Like, I've been buying my son Kyrie's for a minute now. You know what I'm talking about? I've been buying my son Kyrie's for about 4 or 5 years, and them shits was fire. Them shits, whoever the designer was on them sneakers, bro. Yeah, they hit Cool Key with a Nike lawsuit. Yeah, we need to, man, we're gonna have a round table on Nike real quick. But that was I would say it like this: whoever is about the collecting life, the sneaker collecting life, man, this is your motherfucking time to shine. If you've been collecting Kyrie's like niggas was collecting Jordans, if you was collecting Yeezys like niggas was I'm not talking about wearing, I'm talking about buying them and putting them up. You know that you sitting on some gold. You know that you sitting on gold. You feel me? You know that you sitting on some motherfucking collector items. A Yeezy, an original Yeezy sneaker 4 years from now? Bruh, I don't see, y'all. I'm studying the game from a whole nother angle. Like, I'm looking at this shit as the glass half full versus the glass half empty. I'm looking at now when I see companies beefing. I saw this shit on Netflix the other day dealing with the whatchamacallit, the GameStop thing. Who saw the Netflix documentary on GameStop, right? Where they broke down. That was one of the best documentaries in terms of educating the average consumer on how the stock market works, right? On how the stock market, not the inner workings of it, but it was a great fucking onboarding for anybody that really wanted to understand how do you short a company, all of that shit. They sort of on GameStop, they didn't understand what was going on. That documentary went deep in that bitch. So now, who's we? We can manufacture for Kyrie? Who's we? Who do we own factories? Because I've been saying this also for years. Did we finally own the factory? Are we gonna fucking only show ourselves when Kyrie needs a sneaker type shit? Like, no, we, right? We should collectively have a vote first and foremost. This is what governance is about. This is what the blockchain and other things benefit if we would have had our shit together as a collective and not have so many goddamn people on different, it's just so many people on different pages that it's like motherfuckers can't do one thing together. Nobody, like with all of these teachers and all of these celebrities and all of these what do they call that? The cult of celebrity, personality worship, with all of these fake, alleged leaders, nobody could agree on one thing. Like if we were to boycott Nike, there would be about 4 niggas that would be like, nah, we can't do that. Your thought leaders, the niggas that control how y'all be thinking and eating and moving and y'all having dreams and whatnot. I don't know if I'm gonna do that because what's his name? He said don't do that. People can't really. If one person breaks off and they not going with the plan, they not on code, then it just fucks up the whole picture. Because we could collectively short Nike and all come up off of shorting them if we understood how our collective works, if we understood how the game works. But we don't know how the game works, so many things are going to happen and we're never going to benefit off of it, right? Right now, because of Nike ending their relationship with Kyrie, there's some people that are figuring out how to make that worth their while on the stock market. Is Nike going to be? They're going to have to predict: is Nike going to take a hit, or is their stocks going to go up? And they'll be able to figure that out, and they can make money tomorrow. Y'all don't see how that works? The day that Yeezy was on Drink Champs, and he said what he said about Adidas, if we understood the stock market, and if we understood how companies work, and if we understood how these rumors, how when one person who's tied to a company starts doing things in a public space, how that reflects on that company's stocks, we would have been able to come up off of that, right? We would have been able, there you go, Eat the Rich, the GameStop saga. That is required watching. I mean, I know that I talked about we're going to have a book club where we're going to be reading books together, but we're also going to have a watch party club. You know what I mean? It only makes sense. It only makes sense that we watch these films and these videos together because there's so much that could be taught right then and there, right? And I know how our people are. We learn from watching shit. You know what I mean? Niggas don't want to sit in class all day and listen to the teacher teach. You know what I mean? We not from the 8-hour. We don't want to. They don't do 8-hour Bobby and Phil lectures type shit. You know? They want 1 minute from TikTok. They want 1 minute from TikTok. right? Look, boom, Adidas stock been down since the day that he spoke. Facts. If niggas understood the market, you would get rich overnight, and niggas won't be talking about all of this lack. You won't be talking about all of this lack because you'll be like, whether it's going good or bad. Balenciaga, Kerry Group, Kerig Group, the shit that owns Gucci and Balenciaga and all of that, I would have shorted Balenciaga immediately the minute I saw them pictures, because you know that they stocks is about to fall. Huh? You know that they stocks is about to fall. So if we were to get all of the thought leaders on one accord, right, then we would be able to say, yo, we can manipulate the market whenever we want to. We could fuck this whole shit up and we could gain millions of dollars by doing it. The only thing that really stopped the people from really killing the hedge funds and then collapsing the whole of Wall Street was the fact that Robinhood deleted the buy now button on their app. People are listening. If you didn't see the documentary, you might be like, what is Red Pill talking about? I'm talking about a documentary about the GameStop Wall Street bets. This was in 2021, I believe, right? And niggas was about to be, they was oh man, it's hard to explain. Let's just say that's one of the best times that I could remember in a long time, when the little man, or when Joe Public, when David was out there killing Goliath. Whew. Man, and Robin Hood, who was acting like they with the people, it showed that they work with them people, right? They really work with them people, and they fucked up a lot of people's fortunes. They fucked up a lot of people's money with that one punk ass move that they did and whatnot. And yeah, man, it's a lesson to learn, man. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. You know, it's a lesson, bro. But yeah, we could build a factory. We could build a whole smart city right now. We could build anything that we want to build. Literally. We could literally build anything that we want to be, all the way down to people who consider themselves to be poor and they don't got it. We still got a ways to get it. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as I don't have it anymore. Watch my videos all day and let me know that you've been running up my motherfucking video counts. Listen to my music all day. Give me impressions on Facebook and Instagram all day. That's how you make money. Did you know that? You know, because like I said, nigga, I be cracking jokes on the Facebook and the YouTube checks, but nigga, that shit runs up. What the fuck is you talking about? Are you serious? That's an economy right there. I be playing. Nigga, I'm low-key hurt that I don't have no motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? That I ain't getting that motherfucking YouTube check, nigga. That's a real check. This nigga's clearing 100,000 a month. What you talking about? I was watching a video with Skinbone. That nigga said it's 7 income streams on Facebook. What? 7. Liar Cohen said in Breakfast Club, all I need is your eyeballs. That's the new economy. You don't need no money. You just need a fucking Wi-Fi connection. Come on, niggas is running around still crying, talking about they broke and they don't have it. And you get paid off of your views, nigga. You get paid off of eyeballs, nigga. I don't want to hear that I'm broke shit. Don't talk to me about that. And the fucking AIs out here printing out pictures, nigga. They printing out Basquiat's on Mid-Journey, nigga. Come on now. Like I said, I ain't gonna sit here and convince nobody of a goddamn thing. I'm gonna be quiet, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna keep my motherfucking mouth shut and just sit back and do what needs to be done. You know? Because I just be out here pitching. I'm pitching so many pearls, you might as well call me Pearl from 227, nigga. All I do is pitch pearls, nigga. Next show, my background gonna be a fucking mountain of pearls. I'm gonna have pearls on like what's her name? Kamala, nigga. God damn it. People complaining about AI. AI is telling you to step it up. AI is telling you to step that shit up. Dahudi, how many people could we have on Discord for the watch party? I know I got about 3,000 subscribers on Discord. If we can have a watch party on Discord, goddammit, we gonna watch some shit this week. One of these days, we gonna watch the Hebrew thing together. If we can have a watch party, we about to have a motherfucking watch party right on Discord. StreamYard, which is the app that I'm on right now, they got a new feature that's like Zoom. So I'm doing my research to see if I could play copyrighted material on StreamYard and they won't shut me down or give me a strike. I could get away with it maybe on Zoom, but definitely if we could do it on Discord, that'll be better. I reached out. I've been waiting to do the Hebrew to Negroes panel and watch party, FYI, just to give y'all some insight as to my moves that I'm making. I'm in contact with the director, so I would love to do something with him specifically versus without him, right? I want to authenticate what I'm doing and give the opportunity for the filmmaker to be introduced to y'all and to talk his talk. So I'm waiting for the homie to hit me back. I'm sure he been busy and shit like that. But there's mad shit out there needs to be watched. Mod shit. And I ain't talking about the BMF documentary either. There's mod shit out there. You know. And I learned from these videos. I learned from documentaries. I learned from a lot of shit, bro. I can extract water from a rock. You know what I mean? I've trained myself to extract a lot of information from my surroundings. You feel me? What's the Discord and how do you reach it? If I have any of my moderators in the building, please drop the link for that. And yeah, I'm pushing P. Yeah, we pushing P. I need to do my Pusha P remix. I got it already written. I just need to record it. And my God did shit. I might do a mixtape. Matter of fact, yeah, I might do a motherfucking mixtape before I drop the Red Summer with some industry beats. You know what I'm saying? I might do a mixtape. I need to talk to my team. I might just throw this mixtape out because I need to put something out before 2023. I'm gonna be embarrassed because I've been sitting on all of this music and shit. You know. The name of the Discord though is Netterverse. Netterverse. Yeah, I'm done with the knuckle draggers. We can have up to 500. Oh yeah, let's run it up then. Dahudi, drop the link for the Discord in the chat for me, my brother. Drop the Discord in the chat. Can you drop the 16? Now, this is what we're gonna do for the rappers, for my peoples in the 16. Netterverse, that's us. Pull us in the search engine, and you could join us. Right? How can I help someone to stop losing money? Shit, keep it in your pocket. Look, keeping money is a science. And getting it is one too, but it's two different sciences. You stop losing money by investing it, right? You stop losing money. I'm gonna give you. I'm glad you asked that question because I could give you some advice that's not necessarily financial. You know, I have to use a disclaimer. But when I was hemorrhaging money, it was because I was putting money into something that was not. I kept paying bills and I kept giving out money, and it was basically I wasn't planting the money like you would plant seeds. So when I was able to look at not all of my money, because all of them are not jack stock or jack in the bean seeds and whatnot, all of them are not to be planted in fertile soil, right? Oh, you said the streets need some new red? Well, being that you said it, Daisha, you know, I can't do nothing from this point but to drop some heat. You know what I'm talking about? When the goddesses, when the ladies telling you to drop some heat, you know what I mean? You got to make it happen. But when you don't plant seeds for the future, right? When you don't invest your money, and we're in a recession and we're in inflation, you need your money to return 10x. Yeah, well, you should. You heard about fentanyl? You know what that is? No, I'm just playing. Some late night humor. We after midnight, some late night humor. But yeah, man, you know, invest that shit. Me, I'm a designer, right? I'm an artist. So my whole thing is I take a percentage of my my returns and I put it in my art. And my art always it's always giving. You know what I mean? It's the gift that keeps giving and whatnot. So invest in something that could make you money in perpetuity. You know what I mean? If you're an artist, invest in your art, right? Invest in your art. You know, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But if you blowing your money and it's, you know what I mean? Like you can't expect it to keep coming. If you know money, you know, money is bougie. It got sass, my nigga. It wants to be treated good, you know, and it wants to be with a wise investor. You know, a money and a fool will soon part. Not to call you one, but you can't be foolish with it. Can't be foolish with it. You feel me? Can't be foolish with it. If you throwing that shit around, it's gonna throw you around. You know. So here goes the Discord link. Shout out to Destiny in the building. This will get you into the Discord. One of my mods, one of my team members said that 500 is the max for a watch party. So yeah, you need to sign up because I'm not gonna be on YouTube promoting it. I'm going straight through Discord to my community. I'm not coming on this centralized app to talk to people about what we're doing on Discord. So if you want to be a part of that, you should be on Discord because that's not taking place on YouTube. I can't show the lecture. I can't show the documentary on motherfucking YouTube. I can't show any documentary from that part. From oh, you built yourself up from being on crack. Okay, from a human to a god. Yes, I'm here to let you know that shit like that is possible in this community when you make these moves, when you move the right way, when you apply the information, when you go to YouTube University and you apply the shit that you're learning from a lot of these different teachers. And when you break a book open and you become that book, right? You'll be so surprised about what it is that you could do it yourself. Once again, like I said, your body is a machine, right? Your body is a machine, and you could use that machine to work for you. Okay? Yeah, come in there and verify yourself. We have a little vetting process. It's not difficult at all. It's not difficult at all. It's just, yeah. You send it to level 1, dope. Yeah, so pull up to Metaverse Discord. Get down with it. Get down with us. I've done more. I'm saying this again. I've done more on Discord than I've done on YouTube in a whole decade. Right? I've done more on Discord in about a year and change with that team over there, right, than I have on YouTube for more than a decade, because I've been on YouTube for a very long time, in and out, of course. And that's nothing to take away from YouTube, but YouTube is for YouTubing. You know what I mean? YouTube is not for building. YouTube is not for community building. I don't even know you niggas emails like that. Like, YouTube is for what it is given, what it's given. It's for shit like this. How's Red Pill doing today? What's on his mind type shit. That's not what Discord is about. We ain't wasting no time over there. And we getting right to it. We getting busy over there. We working. The minute I got there, niggas started working and building and whatnot. We built out the whole metaverse through Discord. We made a whole token. We made NFTs. We made a whole bunch of shit. We made the whole metaverse. Shit is like a video game, bro. Are you serious? This shit right here will be in the metaverse. All of this. This is gonna be in the metaverse. If anybody knows the program MetaHuman, I think this is MetaHuman. This is Photoshop, Illustrator, all of them mixed into one. These niggas will be talking to you soon, bro. This fucking NFTs, nigga. I'm not playing. These is NFTs, bro. And it's a lot more where that came from. It's a lot more where that came from. Are you accepting investors? Yes, I am. Reach out. You know, I got some intelligent people on Discord. I say that holding my head high, proud, not of me. It's not about me. I'm proud of my team. I'm proud of the people who are serious about they disciplined. They in there learning. They in there teaching and whatnot. They having classes and shit. You know what I mean? They not waiting for me and my brother. They working. That's the type of environment that I aspire to be a part of, because I'm able to thrive in those environments. I promise you, I think that we all are products of our environment in the sense that we thrive, or we do the opposite. We devolve if the environment is one that allows us to devolve. You feel me? If we come into an environment where people hold us to a certain standards and whatnot, when we come into an environment where the level of they not sitting around gossiping all day, and they ain't sitting around pulling on each other's wood all day, and they not sitting around just bumping their gums and selling dreams, because you can't sell dreams on the Discord. You got to show and prove. You got to show and prove with the shit you be talking about. We gonna open up your line. You gotta have to show and prove. You just can't get up there and start talking, because motherfuckers is sharing their screen and whatnot. They showing you what they doing. They showing receipts. So that's important. That's important. Why do I hide my eyes? I'm not hiding a thing. How do you think I'm hiding my eyes? The eyes is the window to the soul. You know? This government is folly. Here you go. I don't want no government invested in me, bro. What do you think we are? Like, what part of my conversations over the amount of time that you probably know me has indicated in any degree whatsoever that I'm trying to get money with the government? You know how long we could have been doing government contracts? We had people on this show in 2018 doing government contracts before anybody was talking about that shit. We had people doing government federal contracts all the way back then. Grants and all kind of shit, but really federal contracts with the motherfucking USA, where you could sell them You could get a contract selling paper clips and pencils to them for millions of dollars. I'm not fucking with the government, bro. The government that I speak to is our people, the real fucking government. To show the people that y'all are really, man, it would be a waste of my time if I just got up here and was trying to finesse the government to show niggas that this is, you know, these are more ways to feed off of the fucking government. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you into, be into that. I'm not judging you. Come and spend some of that government money over here. But I'm not fucking with the government and giving them my business plans, everything on me so they could know every single thing about me. Bad enough, I gotta give that type of work in when we doing our LLCs and shit like that. They digging all into my personal life. I'm so good. Do you know how many fucking hoops you gotta jump through to get some of this government funding? And then they could tell you what you can and can't say type shit. Bruh, I'm good. Where's the people at? You understand? Where's the people that's about that life? Where's the motherfucking lean investors? Where's the angel investors? Right? Where's all of these gurus and whatnot? Where they at? Where's the niggas that's getting to the bag and whatnot? Where's the sisters with the 800 credit? Like, where's that team at? So we could really build some shit. Fuck the government. The government will come and give us money later on down the line to try and buy us out or to try to basically be, you know, part and parcel to what it is that we're doing. But you don't want the government's hands in your pocket. You want to be private. That's not how power is moving on this planet. Fuck this country. The power that's moving around, they're not moving like that. I'm not a fucking worker, bro. I don't work for nobody. Money ain't real. Okay. Well, the resources are real. Access is real. The tools that you use money for as a tool, nigga, it's real. When you turn a knob, it opens the door. Right? That's real. So the money is a tool, bro. Don't get it fucked up. It's nothing but a tool. It's always been a tool, and it will never be anything but a tool. But in what we call a capitalistic society, until y'all overthrow the regime and install socialism, yeah, that's the motherfucking tool that you use to move things around in this plane of existence. I'm talking to grown people, so pardon me if I, you know, if I'm not, you know, because I'm talking to grown-ups. So this conversation we shouldn't even be having. You understand? I'm talking to parents. I'm talking to people who have jobs. I know it's late and whatnot. It's not that late on the West Coast, but I'm under the impression that I'm talking to either business owners or real fucking people. This ain't no bots, right? It ain't 395 bots right now. I'm talking to real people. Is being in debt good or bad? I don't like that at all. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like the feeling of debt. To be honest with you, I don't like owing nobody. I don't like motherfuckers calling me. I don't like people, you know, feeling like I owe them something. Like, that is a debilitating feeling, bro. You feel me? It is what it is. Sometimes you have to incur debt. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely something that can hinder you. But if you know how to use it to leverage yourself, then do such. But even in Islam, they speak highly against debt, and I know why. You know what I mean? Usury and all of that shit, bruh. Motherfuckers will own you and your family and your assets and your likeness over debt. That's a fact. You know? Yeah, hit them likes, hit them likes. Well, just know that this information ain't gonna make you more sicker. This information is food for the soul. It'll help you get better. You feel me? This information will help you get better because I'm going to give you the upside of things, but I'll also tell you the underside, the underbelly of it all as well. But look, it is an upside to it. Money is not the root of all evil. Evil people are the root to all evil. My nigga, hunger is the root to all evil. Poverty is the root to all evil. Lack is the root to all evil. Jealousy, envy, and hate is the root to all evil. Guns don't kill people, nigga. People kill people. People with guns kill people. That part. Swords don't cut people. Niggas swinging swords cut people. Right? So money, I don't want to hear all of that stupid shit about, not to say anybody said that, but that mentality of money being evil and because dead presidents' faces is on it and it's lacking its fiat, invest it then. Put it towards something. A lot of my liquid money is invested. I bury my money and I plant my seeds, bro. All that shit goes into different projects and whatnot. You think I'm waiting on a man or a woman on this planet to do before I do, or to make something happen? If that was the case, you know what I mean, I wouldn't be sitting in this fucking in this Maybach, this playback. I wouldn't be on this channel right now. We wouldn't be at Melanin Monday 219. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be in front of you the way that I am if I was waiting on anybody from this community to do for me before I did for myself. The only reason that somebody gonna do with me is because they see me doing for myself. You understand? And they know that I could do it with or without them. Can't wait on nobody right now. Did not 2022 teach us this lesson? Because this was a year that a lot of people got bumps and bruises and whatnot. And they got taught a lot of lessons, a lot of life lessons and whatnot. One of the lessons that I was able to walk away with was, nobody owes you shit. You feel me? Nobody owes you a goddamn thing, and won't nothing happen for you until you make it happen. That part. And nobody's coming to save your monkey ass. That part too. That's what they taught me. So you got to stand on your own, bro. Or Brett. You gotta stand on your own. Stand on the shit that you stand on, whatever that is. Whatever it is, just stand on it. I don't give a fuck how much they try to push you down. Stand on it. And know your value and know your worth. Right? We know the cost of everything and the value of nothing. Look at the Deion Sanders situation, right? A lot of people are going to say what they're going to say about the Deion Sanders, that he's a sellout and that he gassed them young boys up in that school and whatnot. But he probably was tired of struggling. He probably was tired of being somewhere where his value was not realized. I feel like Deion Sanders sometimes, nigga, in the Division III YouTube. You know what I'm saying? He did his time, bro. He played, he did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. He did what we had to do. How much do you want to suck off of a person? Do we have to be there? I got a university. It's called KTL University. You didn't know? Okay, I'll put it right there. This is the email. Somebody was asking how to reach out to me. All investors and things of that nature. There you go. KTL, the Mark 125th. And for anybody that wants to tap into the university, KTLUniversity.com. I might even make this sale that I had, this store-wide sale, all the way up until the end of the year. I'm going to talk to my team about it, and I'll let you know. I'll make the decision by Thursday. And because we had a great response. Shout out to everybody that got yourselves some of these workshops and these lectures and whatnot that I have on the site. You know what I mean? Salute to y'all. Y'all took full advantage of the buy one get one free. I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, you know, Dion. Shout out to Mississippi. Shout out to Jackson State. You know, I'm not big on the football thing. I'm not big on a college sports thing. I don't really support it because you know, they robbing them children, taking full advantage of these children, these athletes and whatnot. It's giving plantation, you know what I mean? In a sense, the NCAA and the NBA. I tell my son that shit. You know, I tell my son that, like, the fuck? This shit is like, you know, come on, fam. Like, this shit is a hobby to me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a career, it's a hobby. But that's my personal prejudice because I have a different vantage point. I'm looking at the world through a different set of glasses. They getting paid now. They getting real money, though. They getting real money. Was them players that Dion working with, was them niggas getting paid? You feel me? All of that struggle shit. I don't know what's going on in the HSPUs and whatnot, but what I do know is that it's not all the way black owned. Okay, all right, cool. They playing the college players. Whoop-de-doo. You feel me? And Deion Sanders was getting $300K. Now he's supposed to be getting $5, right? Now he's supposed to be getting $5 million and whatnot. So, you know, Deion could have started a legacy. Really? Maybe he didn't want to start a legacy. Like, this is my thing. Me personally, I wouldn't have went to no damn Colorado State. You know what I'm saying? That's his choice, though. I wouldn't have went to no Peckerwood school. You know what I mean? That's just me personally. But I'm not Deion Sanders. And that's the problem with a lot of people. They're not unbiased to whereas if they speak on a person, they interject what they would have done or they think they try to vicariously. And I'm not doing that. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, he obviously had other plans. You know? Yeah, and they don't even have the money for him. I saw the video. They didn't. That's how they work, though. They're gonna get the money off the hype. Welcome to America, my nigga. Nobody has the money yet. You didn't pick up on that in all of these EYL episodes and shit like that. Nobody has the money. The money is created off the hype. He's leaving a legacy. Nigga, he left a legacy. He's not leaving a legacy. He created his legacy. He created his legacy. They can say what they want to say. You know, was he supposed to take over the school? Was it supposed to be the Deion, you know what I mean? Was it supposed to be like Coach K or some shit? You know what I'm saying? What was he, you know? I don't understand. This be my thing with the community, right? He already made history out there. This be my thing with this community. We know how we living and we apply that to everybody else. Nigga, this is not fantasy fucking consciousness. You understand? You niggas is living this shit like fantasy football and whatnot. You want everybody to conform to the way that you think, the extremism of how you think. If a nigga didn't say it, then I don't believe it. If Deion Sanders didn't get up there and say, fuck the money, this is about the niggas that I'm, you know, this black fucking school and it's us against them and all of that, I could understand that part, but that's not how he was talking. That's not how he was talking. You feel me? When you stop living for money, you gotta ask people who's getting to the money about that. Cause I don't know. You know what I mean? Obviously, motherfuckers want to get paid. If he's coaching, he wants to be compensated. He wants his value as a coach. Nobody wants to do struggle forever while people are just promising them something like nobody wants to do struggle. It ain't even about living for money. He got family. He busted a nut. He got children and whatnot. He created a legacy for himself. So my thing is this: you're gonna tell him to play below his means just because it looks good, because this is for the people? Fuck the people. The people should pay him then. Are you serious? My nigga. The people should pay him. You don't get no fucking discount for all of this fucking talent that I got, all of this sauce, because I'm amongst the people. So once again, I gotta lower my standards and be poor because y'all got poor mentalities. No, they should have crowdfunded a fucking salary for that man at that college university. And if them players is getting paid, they should have helped that motherfucker with his ticket. You understand? He's not no young boy. It's not NBA. He say I'm never broke again. He an NBA old boy. He got to feed. He's like, what? Are you serious? Did you see died suddenly or whatnot? Niggas is dropping. He's like, fuck that. I'm going to get my little $5 million. I could invest that in Bitcoin, and I could short Nike with it. You know what I mean? I need the money. Niggas is showing up in trunks. They got bodies in fucking car trunks out there. They done robbed his office. You feel me? And they still motherfucking drinking 99-cent sodas over there. I'm good. I'm good. They probably don't treat that nigga what he's worth over there in that struggle ass school. I know the feeling. I know the feeling of dustiness. Motherfuckers bring the dustiness around and they think you're supposed to conform to that because they not leveling up. Fuck that. So he's gonna go into the Lions pit. But what does that say about the quality of these schools? What does that say about the quality of these people in these schools and whatnot? What does that say about their alumni? What does that say about their trust? Okay. They broke into his son's car. They broke into his lockup, stole his phone, stole his pants, stole his hat. Fuck, man. Y'all be wanting people to put up with all kind of shit. Not to say that he's not going to go through some shit wherever he goes. He's Deion Sanders. He's a headliner. But I don't feel bad for him. And I'm not going to get on the internet and be like, you a coon. That nigga want to get on TV. He want endorsements. He wants what comes with his what he looks at himself as a premier coach. And he wants all of the trappings that come with that. Fuck you, pay me. That's how I'm moving in the future. Fuck out of here. We're not doing this poverty conscious shit. Motherfuckers will eat you like vultures. You talking about culture vultures? They will pick on you like vultures pick on corpses. Yeah, he was giving them some of his bread too. So he probably was like, yo, I want some equity. I want some equity. I want something other than a check. If y'all can't pay me that amount, fit me into some ownership. And he should like wherever they got. Listen, black men and black women. I'm gonna say it like this, right? Because I live in Atlanta, and I pulled my whole family into this bitch when Young Thug and these niggas was out. They wasn't even arrested yet. They was outside, YFN Lucci and all of these rambunctious, crazy ass gangbangers, right? And I brought my family from a quiet area into a crazy ass city and whatnot. So I could be the first one to speak about wanting to live where you don't got to go to sleep to gunfire, where you don't have to worry about your house your doors getting kicked in and niggas tying up your family for the little fucking trinkets that you have. If you could get the fuck away from that madness and go somewhere that's off the motherfucking grid, or out of the way. I don't give a fuck if you live around cows, pigs, deer, buffaloes, bisons, or white people that look like all of those animals that I just mentioned, right? If that's getting you out of harm's way, if that's getting you away from motherfuckers that's looking at you like they want to eat you for lunch, then God damn it, you better do that. You better do that, because everybody can live in the jungle and not be a prey. I could live in the jungle and still move around because I have that type of instinct. But I would have, my fangs would probably be out a little bit more than they would be out when I'm living in the woods and whatnot. It was crime in New York. Yeah, my fangs was out. I was primal in New York. I was looking at some old videos on Black Magic 363 because I had to download a whole bunch of my shit off of there because I know how they out here scrubbing videos off the internet, right? So I'm clicking on old videos and I'm like, damn, I was kind of like, you know what I mean? Like I could see the larceny. I could see the fangs coming out. I could see the fangs coming out. You know what I mean? Being on 125th Street in a sea of niggatry. You know what I mean? All of that energy that was all around me every day. You know, that shit will conform you. So I don't want to be around that all my life. And you shouldn't want to be around that shit either. Take a break. You know what I'm talking about? And then come back in and go to war. You take a break. You go somewhere and relax. You know what I mean? You owe it to your motherfucking, your DNA. You owe it to your psyche, your mental health, to go chill on a beach somewhere or to go get off the grid, go to the country for a few years, you know. Deion Sanders is like the Jordan of football. You found me off of Black Magic on a late night. Shit, that's a good way to run into me. You know? That's a good way to run into your boy. Yeah, you can't stay stagnant. You got to get out of your norm. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. Like, that's really the truth. You feel me? And don't I know how people be watching the hood from afar. Some people be like, damn, I want to know what that shit is like. And I'm not here to let you know that it's not a beautiful place, because it is. It has its moments. But yeah, relax, my nigga. Chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, relax. You know, what we would fare better is to focus on a utopia where it's a community that we live in as a collective. You know what I mean? That's a reality that we haven't seen. That I'm like, that's the next step. You know what I mean? Because I've seen everything that I need to see in a lot of these situations. I don't want to be around no peckerwoods, and I don't want to be around no knuckle draggers. So the next best thing is to be around some people who are semi-conscious, you know, and, you know, past woke, of course. But, you know, they just on good frequencies. You don't have to be super namaste either. You know what I mean? Because they be weird too. You know, you just got to be good. You got to be a good people. You got to be good people, man. You know what I mean? You got to be upright. So, yeah, we are reaching the 2-hour mark and whatnot. Let me see. Let me see. Boom. We're reaching the 2-hour mark, so I'm not going to hold y'all for too long. But what I do know is that I have let me take that feature off. So I think I printed I printed 44 of these, and I've been signing them and sending them out. to the people that had grabbed them off for IG. But I think I got 10 left. So for the first 10 people who want to go ahead and grab these, all y'all got to do is hit the Cash App, but you got to put your email in there, though, so I could get your information, like your mailing and whatnot. So you see right here, this is where I autograph it. And when I autograph it, nobody can make a copy because you could duplicate a picture, but my autograph, no AI can duplicate that because nobody can write like I write. I have a specific autograph. I autograph like I'm an artist. So my autograph is like art. So this is number one, right? This is number two, right? This is number three, right? This is number four, right? Look at that shit. I got the Kepras on my turtleneck. Look at the drip. Look at the drip. Huh? Come on, man. Y'all playing. That AI was talking black to me. This is number five. This is number six. You know, this good for the little ones. You know, I be having the youth be running up on me. Put that right in your room. This is Red Pill, the superhero one, niggas. Look, they got me on my Namaste shit right there. You know what I'm talking about? I'm on my Namaste. They got me on my Namaste. And yeah, just put, this is number six. So put the number of the one that you're interested in, and anything from 20 and over. Now I'm taking donations. Anything from 20 and up, that's yours. But you got to do shipping and handle. No. Yeah, you might have to handle the shipping. You know what I'm talking about? That shit can be a little bag and whatnot. But yeah, that's my contribution. You know what I mean? Like I said, you probably will never see these ever again. These are only mine. I'm not sharing this on the internet. I'm not posting this shit on the internet because, like I said, it's my artwork. And I'm going to get my bag off of this. You niggas can play with it if you want. My shit is art. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about nobody else. You know, when it feels like your first eye got a heartbeat, that means that you're waking up. White kids going to have, they need to have red on their wall. They need to have, they got me mixed in with Ludacris. It's giving Ludacris. They got me mixed in. I got a picture I look like me and Bashir is related. You feel me? They got a few looks, but I'm not mad at them. Whatever they think, you know what I'm saying? It's what the AI sees, you know what I mean? This is me in the multiverse. This is me in the multiverse, niggas. I exist in different. This is Kang's Dynasty, nigga. My new album is called Scorpio Kang with a K-A-N-G. This is me in the multiverse. You know when people be like, yo, Red, I had a dream about you. I ran into you. Bong, nigga. That's who they ran into. You know what I'm talking about? They ran into John Legend's Uncle Red in the multiverse doing what I do in these different universes. But those are all variants of me. Yeah, definitely the metaverse. You will see all of those in the metaverse. Definitely variants of your boy. I believe fully in the Do you believe in an alternative universe, in a parallel universe? You know, Danny Myers. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. Yeah, that's the parallel universe. The AI is quantum. Yeah, I do look like Source Guard and one. Yeah, they merged me with everybody. I ain't mad at that though. You know what I'm talking about? Gang. Yeah, that's me in the multiverse. That's me in the multiverse. Like I said, if you can make the AI fuck with you like this, then you on your God frequency. I didn't tell the AI what to do. I didn't tweak it. I just fed it my pictures, and it understood the assignment. You understand? It is what it is. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna give you what you give it. Oh, it's given. Blue pill shit is crazy too. It's given. You know what I'm talking about? It's given. So, you know, ladies, we got some red pill artwork. Y'all better snatch that up. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Lou. Where's my dude from Street Fighter? Liu Kang, right? Liu Kang. I'm on my Liu Kang shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Kang's Dynasty. That part is this Kang's Dynasty. So with that being said, I want to say thank you everybody for your time and your attention. And I had a ball with you tonight. We are at the 2-hour mark. I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna go ahead and dip. We have some major announcements coming up on Third Eye Thursdays. So be tuned in for that. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe and tell a friend to subscribe as well and tap in. We got a lot of new stuff. Oh, I was saying it a minute ago for my Patreons. The new show that we're going to be rolling out, because I can't do it on my YouTube because I can't play music on YouTube because they're going to strike me. But we're going to be doing music reviews. First reaction when we watch the video type shit. We're going to be reviewing hip hop albums. We're going to be doing the top albums of 2022. All things hip hop. That's coming at the end of this quarter and whatnot, going into 2023. It's either going to be me by myself or I'm going to have a panel with me and we're going to be breaking down pure hip hop. So if you want to be a part of that, that's going to be on Patreon only /Red Pillar. For all of my $5 and up Patreons, you will have access to those weekly broadcasts, and we're going to be we're going to be accepting submissions, right? We're going to be accepting submissions from the family. So if you have an album or a video or a song, if you don't want to get the gas face, you know what I mean? Because we do have the sound effects that sound like the poop emoji. If you don't want that, then send me your music and let's get this shit going. Because what I do want to do, I want to give more DJs out there the opportunity to have a filter system. So the filter system is what the Source magazine and the 5 mics were. We didn't have to listen to all of the music coming out. When the Source said this was the review, 4 mics, 5 mics, 3 mics, I was going to get it. You know what I'm saying? Go and get Hey Rue Rising. So we need a filter system in conscious music. We need a filter system in grown man hip hop, what they call connoisseur hip hop and whatnot. You know what I mean? What they call avant-garde hip hop. We need a filter system. So that's what we're going to be, is a filter system. So if the shit is basuda, then we'll let you know. You don't even need to waste time on that. That shit is hot whack juice. And you DJs, I'm going to have a word with y'all one day because y'all dropped the ball and whatnot. Y'all had a lot of shit that y'all should have been doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm talking about? Especially conscious DJs who be like, I be spinning your shit. I be vibing to your shit. Well, you ain't vibe to it that much because you niggas haven't done your part. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all do a lot of D-riding and whatnot, riding these little teenagers and these fucking mumble rappers and whatnot. Y'all like some bandwagoners and y'all not standing on your 2 fucking Timberlands. You know what I mean? You're not standing for anything and you just going with the flow. And I don't respect that. That ain't gangster to me. That's not stand up. You know what I mean? You going for the get along. You're not a disruptor. You're not brave enough to get out there and be like, yo, Cambada is the illest artist alive. Right? You're not doing that. You're not doing that. So we need more of that. We need that, because I'm tired of all of that. Oh, the music is bad. The youth, this person is relevant. That person is relevant. I'm over that. I'm done with that. That's a quagmire and a hamster wheel. I'm not running that race. I'm gonna pull the good shit that's out. We're gonna review it. We're gonna have certain criterias in which we review it. I might even bring the nigga hated it. I might bring. No, I'm just playing. That's gonna be a sound effect though. I'm just letting you know. Hated it. 2 snaps in the circle. We gotta bring some type of some type of solstice to that. So shout out to everybody. Once again, here's the email. You can send some of your quote unquote best work. Don't send me that lazy shit either. You know what I mean? Play it for your team. Play it for your team. Don't play it for your BM and she be like, oh, that's John Blaze, send it to Red Pill. No, nigga. Play it for your team. Play it for the niggas who are not yes men. Play it to that nigga that will tell you the truth to your face. The nigga that really don't like you, but he tolerates you. You know what I mean? Play that. Play that. Play it to them and be like, should I send it to the guard? Because if that shit is hot trash, I don't want to embarrass nobody, but I'm going to speak my mind. Real talk. Because niggas be sending me some lazy flows on my Instagram DMs and whatnot. I should charge you niggas for the time that is spent to listen to that hot shit. You know what I'm talking about? We gotta step it up. But we might not be able to step it up if we don't know what the criteria are. So we're going to help you do that. You know, we're going to have fun doing it. You feel me? We're going to have fun doing it, because if we're not having fun, then why are we doing it? Once again, experience. Don't take this shit so serious. It's about experience. Have a good time doing what the hell you do. Just don't be eating no fucking babies while you in the Balenciaga fitting room type shit. You know what I'm talking about? Just, don't go to the extremes, my nigga. Don't get high on some adrenochrome type shit. You gotta have boundaries. But this shit is about experience at the end of the day. Like, what is your life's experience? What are you really going through? What are you really going, you know what I mean? Like, what's really going down? How you improving the quality of life of yourself and those around you? You know what I mean? Are you scratching off your bucket list? Are you when you read certain things in books and you want to go explore these adventures, you want to go on adventures and you want to go to the Mayan ruins, and are you doing these things? Are you able to do it? If you're not able to do it, then chances are you need to get with a network that's about helping you do these things. And that's exactly what the Facts 24 is going to help. The T is for travel. Talk black to me. All right. So we out of here. Facts Initiative, Facts 24. Part 2 of the Facts 24 is coming as well. I believe that's going to be a free class for the people, just for the masses, so y'all can come and enjoy the information and get some of this. Because like I said, I'm giving out applicable information. If you were a part of that class, I told y'all what the AI was doing. And then the next few days, that shit blew up on the internet. So you know what I'm talking about. All right. But we'll get back up very soon. Shout out to everybody. Love and light. Peace.
Facts. It's a movie. Facts. 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 Facts.
Okay, the food, the art, the clothes. We put this show on the road. The Vatican getting exposed. You better stay on your toes. Repo, tilling the land, focus on the ego. Open my heart, let go of the ego. Ran out the grind, I'm stacking up these C-notes. Facts, facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Facts. Found out that hacks, put it in an 80 rap. Facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Facts. We in your city, pull up where we at. Facts.
though, I talk factos. Ask J Babe, I go Astro. Floating focused on my cash flow. We plant star seeds to make the grass grow. I'm a real floater, I do what I wanna. Stack in the winter, sunbathe in the summer. My chakras align and I shock them like Blanco. Only Pope we acknowledge a nigga is Paulo.
At these events, I'm a god to my people. Got out the streets, yeah, we dodging a Rico. Game of roulette, I'm a casino. The game wasn't fair, yeah, the odds wasn't equal. Squad got the Chico, my squad got the Chico. Came in a drought, yeah, they starving the people. Blaming and doubt, make it harder to eat, yo. Not a placebo, that's not a placebo.
The food, the art, the clothes. We put this show on the road. The Vatican getting exposed. You better stay on your toes. Repo, tilling the land, focus on the eco. Open my heart, let go of the ego. Ran out the grind, I'm stacking up these C-notes. Facts, facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Facts, facts. Found out the hacks, put it underneath rap. Facts, facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Facts, facts. We in your city, pull up what we had. Facts, facts.
Started in Richmond, art of my district. Heart of the mystics, started for biscuits. Father the isfits, martyr the misfits. God is my witness, God on my hate list. Moving the weight, we started with fitness. Moving with states, we art of the richest. Give me the blues, my heart is in Memphis. It's part of adventure, started my venture. The F is for food, the A is for art. The C is for clothes, I'm playing my part. T is for check, I'm playing it smart. S is for shelter, I stay in the park. Acres on acres, get lost in the dark. We playing a part, we playing it smart. Facts, facts,
okay.
Yeah.
The food, the art, the clothes. We put this show on the road. The Vatican getting exposed. You better stay on your toes. Repo, tilling the land, focus on the eco. Open my heart, let go of the ego. Ran out the grind, I'm stacking up these C-notes. Facts, facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back. Facts, facts. Found out the hacks, put it underneath rap. Facts, facts. Fuck it, we gon' put this shit on our back.